Coming up on this edition of Talk of the Town, we're talking with Brad Perkins of Paul Bunyan Show. Also, Tim Alley stopped by from Peace Pipes, one of our great sponsors. And Susan Maximo and Chris Maximo coming in to talk to us about Stars and Stripes and Smiles, the free dental care for veterans on this edition of Talk of the Town.
From the U.S. Bank Studios in downtown Cambridge, Ohio, it's Talk of the Town.
And welcome to a brand new edition of Talk of the Town. We've got several guests coming up today, and right now we've got Brad from the Paul Bunyan Show, Ohio Forestry Association. Welcome, Brad. Thanks for coming out, man.
Thanks for having us.
So, Paul Bunyan Show coming up October 4th and 6th.
4th, 5th, and 6th?
4th, 5th, and 6th. Now, see,
yeah,
4th through the 6th.
Sure.
See, you never know.
Yeah, so the Paul Bunyan Show is a big trade show for the Ohio Forestry Association for the logging and forest products industry.
Right.
Been going on since 1957 here in Ohio. Probably one of the oldest and largest shows of its kind in the East Coast.
Yeah, and we got it from Athens not too long ago.
Well, so yeah, we had it. It started off in MacArthur, Ohio, moved to a few different places. We held it at Hocking College in Nelsonville for 30 years.
Oh, that's right. That was down at Nelsonville. Yeah.
This will be the 14th year we've had it at the Guernsey County Fairgrounds.
No way.
Yeah, 14th.
14 years, really?
Yep.
I didn't think it'd been that long. A lot of events going on out there, and we talked off camera. You know, it is for the industry. You've got a lot of big chippers and big machines that I'm not going to buy for my 13 acres.
Absolutely.
So you've got a lot of things out there for the public, though, as well.
Yeah,
great food, I assume, and
absolutely. We have great food. We're known for our Bunyan burger, and for those that can't handle a big one, we have a Babe burger from Babe the Blue Ox.
Okay.
But we have all the equipment. If a landowner wants to come out there and they need any kind of power equipment, whether it's a hedge trimmer, a new chainsaw, anything like that, we've got all that, power equipment, hand tools, that type of thing. So. And
I've been out there. You've got the chainsaw carvers, man. I've always been interested in that. I don't want to try it. I kind of did, but I'm afraid of losing a limb. But
absolutely.
But they do great work, and that stuff's available for sale as well. You can walk away with a neat piece of wood that's been carved as like an eagle or something. And I noticed also you've got like the Great Lakes Timber Show. Now, is that?
So the Great Lakes Timber Show is really a entertainment, almost comedic type show, but it shows off some of the skills of the chopping, the crosscut sawing, the chain sawing, log rolling in a pond.
Yes.
So they like to get some of the general public up on that log to see how well they can.
What about the executive director of the program? Has he ever been on a log?
So far, the executive director has managed to stay off of that.
I don't know how you do that.
Rolling, slippery log.
You've got to have some employees out there that want to see it, I'm sure. And then we've got hazard and danger tree cutting and felling. Now, see, if I'm out there cutting a tree, it'd be nice to know what I'm doing.
So you mentioned not wanting to use a chainsaw for the hazard stuff. So chainsaw is one of the most dangerous pieces of equipment anybody can own.
Oh, no doubt.
So they come out there. Husqvarna, who is our key sponsor for the show, they have safety programs going on where they can teach you and show you about how to do those type of things. And there's a lot of other landowner seminars and educational events that take place at the same time. Whether it's just learning how to identify trees, learning about the invasive plants and insects that are harming our forests right now.
Oh, man, we've lost some trees here in Ohio, the ash trees. I mean, I'd like to camp. Wolf Run had a lot of ash for shade down there to State Park. Yeah. They've had to cut them all down.
Basically, the ash population in Ohio has been wiped out by the emerald ash borer. Probably 10% of our forested trees. Now they'll be replaced by something else, but that's a big one we've lost.
Yeah, it's tough. And what would you have done? I mean, could something have been done, or was it just introduced by some foreign?
It was introduced by a foreign country. Came in on some pallet material or something from China. Got started up in the Detroit area and spread.
Yeah, and that's just the hazards of imports. What can I say? Tree farm, a way of life. I just kind of highlighted a few things that I was interested in. I know Grizz Smith, an old friend of mine, used to have forestry knowledge and drew some trees out here in the New Concord area, and it's just a good thing for the environment to take that on.
Yeah, and so people think of tree farming. A lot of times they think of a Christmas tree farm. And that's one aspect of it. But in Ohio, tree farms are those landowners that own forested land and that they manage it and take care of it to be productive for generations.
Yes. And I'm guilty. I've got about 13 acres. I don't know how much of it's wood, but I haven't got in there and done much to it since the horses have been gone.
There you go.
They took care of it for me. What can I say? Anything else you want to talk about?
There's a few things. You mentioned the food. We got all kinds of great food stuff. But one of the other things I think the common people are going to really enjoy out there is a thing called the House of Saws. So we have a fellow out there who brings in antique chainsaws. So
I did want to mention that.
Yeah, things that our dads and grandfathers would have used. Now, and it's not just that they're there for display. These things actually operate. So
not with me operating. Well, I've seen some of them with.
Yeah, he might put you on the end of one of those 4 or 5 foot ones. It takes 2 men to operate.
Yeah,
he can put you on the end of it. But these are actually operational saws from yesteryear.
Absolutely.
And it's a great demonstration. I think it's a great thing for people to come out and see.
It's interesting to look at them. I mean, I own a saw that's very easy to pull. It's got an automatic start on it. You know, you pull it a couple times. And some of them things, and I don't know about safety equipment back then either so much. So,
you know, the other thing, if people come out on Friday or Saturday, we've got a lot of competitions and stuff going on. So we actually have some of the professional lumberjack competitions. So if people have seen like the Timber Sports Series on ESPN and stuff.
How fast can you take that
we have
piece off of there?
Professionals out there on Friday and Saturday doing that. We have a log loader competition, which is a skills event for the actual professional loggers in the woods. Okay, so there's a lot of that kind of stuff going on too. A lot of demonstrations of equipment.
Okay, great show. Tell us again where it is. And
so it's at the Guernsey County Fairgrounds, October 4th through 6th.
How much does it cost to get in?
It costs $10 for adults to get in. Anybody over 12, $10. 6 to 12 and seniors are $5, and anybody under 6 gets in free.
And what constitutes a senior?
I believe 65 and over.
Didn't quite make it.
So close.
Anyway,
a couple of years and I can get in free. No,
I hear you. That's what I was thinking too. So anyway, Paul, thanks. Paul, aren't you Paul Bunyan?
Brad?
No, Brad.
That's all right.
Brad, thanks for coming up and talking to us. We appreciate it, man.
Jim,
make it out to the Paul Bunyan show. You got to make it out there and at least once in your lifetime experience what's going on.
Thanks for having us.
We'll be back here in just a few minutes.
Talk of the Town will be right back.
Learning Jungle on Main Street, formerly Main Street School Supply, is located in downtown Cambridge, just west of the courthouse on Wheeling Avenue. They have a huge selection full of educational resources and toys that teach as well as entertain. They feature a large inventory of gifts for children of all ages, and you just have to check out their selection of stuffed animals, puppets, games, and so much more. The Learning Jungle on Main Street, downtown Cambridge, has layaway for your convenience and is the area's only specialty toy store. A world of knowledge is waiting for you at their front door.
The Old Country Loft in Byesville is full of quality country primitives and a whole lot more. Ruth Dixon and her crew bring you the things you need to decorate your home with country charm and warmth. The Old Country Loft, corner of Main and Glass Avenue, Byesville.
Cambridge is more than just a town. This is our home.
Supporting downtown Cambridge means shopping at the places we love with the people we love.
For the stuff we can't get anywhere else.
Food that tastes like home.
And personal service from people who know your name.
The money we spend here will keep our town growing.
Let's all shop small for our town.
The home we love.
And the uniqueness that makes Cambridge
a great place to live, work, and play.
Check out Talk of the Town on Facebook. Go to facebook.com/YRPTV and be sure to subscribe.
And welcome back to Talk of the Town. We've got one of our major sponsors on here with us today. New store in town, Peace Pipes, and we got Tim Alley. Tim, how you doing, man?
Good to see you again.
Nice to see you. Thanks for helping us get on the air, for one thing. Without sponsors, we wouldn't be here, man.
Absolutely. I really enjoy working in Cambridge.
Tell us about Peace Pipes. What's going on down there?
Peace Pipes in Cambridge here is store number 2.
Okay.
The first one I started was about a year and a half ago in Bel Air, Ohio. Mm-hmm. It's my hometown. And with the success of the first one, we expanded to a second one here, and I'm looking to open even more of them. It's a smoke shop. So we provide pipes, obviously, as well as clothing and jewelry and CBD products, incense, artwork. We've talked to and made contact with a lot of local artists. You come in and you'll see some really beautiful, amazing artwork that you'll never see anywhere else, because I have an eye for art and I have my own style that I like, and I'm going to be picky about what we got. Limited shelf space and limited wall space. I sell tapestries as well, so they take up a lot of space, and I like having local artwork around.
The store looks nice. I was down there this week visiting you.
It used to be a bank, and then it was a cell phone store, and
we got the vault in there somewhere.
It's got double locks. I'd have to pay a lot of money to get that thing open. But
tell us again where you're located. Try to get
914 Wheeling Avenue is right next to the post office downtown on Route 40.
Yeah, if we had a window right here, we could probably see it.
Yeah, absolutely. I walked just a block to get here.
That's what I thought. as far as, like I said, the products you have, the philosophy you have for the store is up and coming, if you will. You're kind of ahead of the game.
Sure, absolutely. Well, my dad was a smoker of all sorts, so I grew up in a family where cannabis was considered normal. And it's really, the laws are showing now that it's being normalized. We have medical marijuana here in Ohio. Put it this way, if I had opened this business 5 years ago, I would have had to put a sign up that says tobacco use only. Since medical marijuana kicked in, I don't have to put that sign up anymore.
Yeah, and it's just in its infancy. We don't know where it's going to go. We don't want to promote it necessarily.
Sure. I mean, we're just riding the wave. We are more about peace and staying out of trouble, people can
kind of goes back to the Woodstock days.
Yeah, when you're an adult, you should be able to do what you want with your own body. But if you look at the other states right around us, we have Michigan is fully legal, just like Colorado, right next to us, as well as Illinois. So the business is doing well.
Yeah. What are your hours down there?
7 days a week. I'm open every single day from 10 a.m. to 9 p.m.
Okay.
I'm going to drop back. We have a winter hour. So in winter hours, we just close 1 hour earlier, starting on Halloween. From Halloween to 4/20, we're open at 8 o'clock till 8 o'clock every night. Okay. But summer, we're open till 9.
Okay. You mentioned other businesses you may have. You've been around doing stuff.
I'm 41 years old.
Yeah, tell me about your
I'm
story.
originally from Winchester, Virginia, a town that very much reminds me of Cambridge. The downtown is a big focus and has a great history. So I love working here in Cambridge. When I was 24, I started my first business. I had an arcade and got a big loan for a virtual reality arcade that I ran for 2 years. And that's where I really got the gist of my business experience. That went down after a couple years, just didn't have a good location. I moved to Ohio when I was 30, saved up and paid cash for a house. So this house is on 2 acres, and just 2 years ago, the gas rates came through, and I got a check in the mail.
Good.
That was large enough for me to start Peace Pipes.
Oh, cool.
So that's what I did with it. The business, the property that I bought, my house 10 years ago, is still paying off.
Yeah.
And I'm having a lot of fun with it, and the business has a big future.
Good deal. Yeah, like I said, I was down there. The place looks great. Some of that stuff in there, the artwork you've got, like you said, locally made, gift items for the upcoming holidays. All kinds of gift items in there.
Yeah, like incense warmers and watches and hats, all kinds of stuff.
Yeah,
it really is a full-on gift shop.
Pipes.
It's a gift shop that I call it, is what we're listed as, and then pipes are also one of the gifts you could give to someone.
Yeah, exactly. Beautiful, hand-blown.
Absolutely, that's another great part too. Like I have tie-dye shirts that are made here in Ohio from a friend of mine, pipes that are made here in Ohio, glass pipes from friends of mine. So I might not be the artist myself, but I recognize great talent, and I try to pull in as much local everything as I can.
Yeah. Tim Alley of Peace Pipes right here on Wheeling Avenue, new business in town, and to be successful, I'm sure.
Oh yeah, we're having a great time.
One of our sponsors. Thank you very much for the sponsorship. We do appreciate that.
Thank you so much.
We're going to be back here in just a few minutes.
Talk of the Town will be right back. Bundy Law Funeral Home has worked since 1924 to earn the confidence of the families they have served and continue their commitment to the community. They offer a complete range of quality services, from funerals to cremation, and honor all faiths and customs. The staff at Bundy Law understands you need to know all the available options to make the right decisions for your family. A price list is available upon request, and they invite your comparisons. You will make the right choice when you choose Bundy Law Funeral Home.
Introducing the area's most exciting new gift shop, now open in downtown Cambridge. Peace Pipes is pleased to bring you a large selection of smoking accessories, as well as a wide variety of clothing, jewelry, health products, and locally made gift ideas for everyone. With unbeatable prices and one-of-a-kind products, our friendly staff is here to help you 7 days a week. Peace Pipes is located at 914 Wheeling Avenue in downtown Cambridge, right next to the post office. Peace Pipes, waging peace on prohibition.
U.S. Bank is the 5th largest bank in the country, and while being recognized nationally for their strength and stability, they continue to provide hometown service. At U.S. Bank, they provide a variety of products and services for your consumer and small business needs, such as free checking with internet banking, loans and lines of credit, and free financial planning services. At U.S. Bank, they're proud to support the growth and development of their communities by helping local business owners achieve success.
For a show schedule of upcoming guests and to watch past episodes, go to yourradioplace.com.
Hey, welcome back to Talk of the Town, and we've got Stars and Stripes and Smiles coming up. We got Susan Maximo and Chris Maximo. Susan, let's talk about this. I've heard about it, but let's tell the people that are listening about it or looking at us.
Well, this is the 5th year now, and it's our free dental day for area veterans and active military.
Excellent.
So we're doing it by appointment only, and actually as of today our schedule is jam-packed full, but we've already started a waiting list, so we have a couple names on that because we will just remind people, because some people signed up about a month ago. So we're going to start calling people about 3 days before the event, make sure that they're coming, and if they're not, then we'll be able to call people to come in. So it's totally free. Forget your insurance, forget your wallet, just need your medical history, some type of military ID or discharge papers, and that's it.
That's
Get either extraction, a cleaning, or a filling.
And that's interesting. Yeah, I was going to say, you get choices here.
Choices, yes.
So you've been walking around with a bad tooth. Now it's time to get it out, and it doesn't cost you a thing.
Not at all.
So is there follow-up visits after something like that?
Some people do require a follow-up visit, and then, again, there's no charges for that either.
Is that right?
Yeah.
They can even come back and get the impacted taken out of the cotton out of their mouth or whatever.
Yeah. Kind of like that.
You know, you walk around with a piece of cotton and blood drooling.
But it's totally painless.
Totally painless, I'm sure. Yeah, it's not the old-fashioned, like in the military. I mean, they used to just yank them out with a pair of pliers, you know. And,
exactly,
give them a shot of whiskey. That's not what you're doing. You don't have any whiskey there.
If we did, we'd be probably really, really popular.
Yeah, that's probably true. Yeah, you wouldn't have enough hours in the day. Chris, sorry, not trying to ignore you. Chris, how you doing? Nice to meet you. I'm
great. Pleasure to meet you.
What is your role here? What do you do?
I'm one of the managers. I also help with the marketing as well.
Oh, okay.
So we've been rolling out the marketing for this for a little while. Really just more Facebook, word of mouth, kind of things. Just this, it's not the first year of it, so this is always a popular time for this event. Just being out on the street and, going to games and things like that, people always comment or compliment about what my father, Dr. Maximo, Dr. Harrison, Dr. Chu do for the community. And it's just a small gesture. We just try to use what we do best to be able to help. And for us, that's just our dental services.
Yeah, that's great, because veterans get a bad rap. I'm old enough that I remember the Vietnam guys coming back, and no fanfare, no parades. It was a horrible thing that we were doing as far as everybody was, everybody's opinion. But the poor guys were over there fighting, man, and they, and the veterans still get you need to help them out. They're over here. Some of them are on the streets. It's horrible what we do to those guys. So it's a great thing that you're doing for anybody around here. And like you said, anybody that's got a discharge papers or a current ID can come down and get that done. And is it a national thing, or is it something that the Maximos just thought about one year?
It's basically something we thought about one year, but there is a thing called Freedom Day USA, which is actually on October 10th, the day that we're doing it.
Okay.
So that's where businesses just do something for veterans. So it's not just about dentistry.
Okay.
It could be anything. So there's several things across the nation.
So we need to appeal to everyone in Cambridge that has a business of sorts that could help out the veterans to do it on the same day.
They could.
They could come down and get some teeth.
Of course, there's a lot of people that do things on Veterans Day.
Yeah.
Lots of businesses.
That's true. That's true. But anyway,
I've
heard about this for years, and it's a great thing you guys are doing. I don't think I need it. Well, I'm not a veteran.
It's our favorite day of the year.
Is it?
Yeah. It's a hard-working day, but our staff love it. And it was the staff's idea, because we first started with what we call dentistry from the heart, which is for area adults 18 and over. And the staff liked it so much, they're like, well, we need to do it for another group. So they're the ones that came up with the veterans.
So you landed on the veterans.
I totally agree. I mean, we have a family of veterans. Of course, my father, of course, I think everybody in his generation was in the Army or something in the military. But my oldest brother, he's a 33-year vet.
Wow.
And he's retired to this area, and he's one of the, I guess, the lucky ones. He's getting his health care and things like that.
Right.
But like you said, there's so many that are ignored, or they have to go from place to place and stand in line, and it just takes forever.
And do you get the same people every year coming out, or is it
We're
different?
starting to, yeah.
Are you?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's their annual visit now. which
Exactly.
is okay because my insurance
fine.
pays for me to go once a year. you
Right.
know. But they don't have the insurance that pays for that. So
Exactly.
you should have, a lot of people aren't concerned about their mouth either. And that's another issue. Diet, health reasons,
It affects your whole body. It
absolutely.
really does.
The
It
pain
really
can
does.
radiate, whatever it may be, or the chemicals that's created by that infection is going to make you sick. It's
Exactly,
obvious.
yeah.
So you got to keep your teeth good. You got to work on them. So
You do.
I appreciate it. Hey, anything else you want to talk about? We want to say it is October 10th.
It is October the 10th.
Beginning at 8 a.m.
Yes, but you have to have an appointment.
Yes.
That way nobody has to stand in line.
Yeah.
So call the office at 421-4606.
Yes.
Or just even Google us for Lawn Dental Center, and you can get a phone number that way.
Okay.
But as I mentioned, right now we're creating
As
a waiting
of airing
list.
time, you're booked.
Yes. So we have 2 names on the list right now. So
Sure.
it's a short list.
And
so.
you may have people that cancel, so don't neglect to get on that list.
Right.
Don't think that they shouldn't call now, even though you're booked.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, because you'll have people that forget their appointment, maybe call you and can't make it, then you
Right.
can get in there. So
Exactly.
be sure and call 740-421-4606, and I'm sure it's running across the screen somewhere right now. Don't you think?
now.
Isn't it though?
It is now.
If
Adam will make
if
it
Adam would do
happen.
his job, it would say appointment necessary. It's the same as the poster right here in front of me. I'll show it to you later. You know what I'm talking about? You know how to do that?
Yeah, I do.
It's like superimposed on the
Yeah,
bottom of the
I
screen,
do,
like
I
a
do.
scroll. You could just.
He's gonna end up doing this whole show himself.
Did you get Chris
Yes,
Maximo
yeah.
and Susan Maximo's name on there as well? Spell mine right.
I think we should just wrap it up. I don't know where else we're going with this.
All right. Well, hey, how do we wrap it up again? Thanks for watching this episode. And
No, not that one yet.
oh,
Just say thank you to the guests.
all right. Susan, nice to meet you. And you're
Same
not
here.
a dentist.
I am not a
That's
dentist.
amazing. I don't know if I'm the
play
only
one
one
on
in Guernsey
TV.
County that thought that, but
You're not.
I have thought it for 13 years. Chris, nice to meet you. And you're not a dentist either.
I'm not a
Are
dentist.
there anybody that works there, a dentist that would, evidently not?
Just my husband.
Your
I
husband?
wish he was, but no.
Oh, is it one of them?
We both have bachelor's
nurses,
in nursing, so
yeah,
I guess
Really?
maybe that could equal a doctor.
Something, yeah. Come on, give him a break. He went and got a degree. My gosh, This is not some host on some cable TV show.
Are we back to wrap it up after this?
Yes,
Oh,
we're
that'd
back
be
to wrap it
fun.
up right after this.
Talk of the Town will be right back.
Learning Jungle on Main Street, formerly Main Street School Supply, is located in downtown Cambridge, just west of the courthouse on Wheeling Avenue. They have a huge selection full of educational resources and toys that teach as well as entertain. They feature a large inventory of gifts for children of all ages, and you just have to check out their selection of stuffed animals, puppets, games, and so much more. The Learning Jungle on Main Street, downtown Cambridge, has layaway for your convenience and is the area's only specialty toy store. A world of knowledge is waiting for you at their front door. U.S. Bank is the 5th largest bank in the country, and while being recognized nationally for their strength and stability, they continue to provide hometown service. At U.S. Bank, they provide a variety of products and services for your consumer and small business needs, such as free checking with internet banking, loans and lines of credit, and free financial planning services. At U.S. Bank, they're proud to support the growth and development of their communities by helping local business owners achieve success.
Thanks for watching this edition of Talk of the Town. And we want to thank our guests. We had Brad Perkins of The Paul Bunyan Show, Tim Alley from Peace Pipes, one of our sponsors here on the show, right down here on Wheeling Avenue. And we talked to Susan and Chris Maximo about Stars and Stripes and Smiles, an event that they give free dental care to veterans down at Woodlawn Dental. This is where we want to thank everybody. And yeah, okay. And hey, yeah, for our producer director Adam Green, I'm Jim Vaughn. And tune in next week. We'd appreciate it.
Introducing the area's most exciting new gift shop, now open in downtown Cambridge. Peace Pipes is pleased to bring you a large selection of smoking accessories, as well as a wide variety of clothing, jewelry, health products, and locally made gift ideas for everyone. With unbeatable prices and one-of-a-kind products, our friendly staff is here to help you 7 days a week. Peace Pipes is located at 914 Wheeling Avenue in downtown Cambridge, right next to the post office. Peace Pipes, waging peace on prohibition.